Calling all Hoosiers.
Calling all Hoosiers. Sup, boys? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll be covering how to fix your key lock assembly on your e46, and as a bonus I'll also be showing you how to roll down your windows.
No, stop.
First thing you want to do is locate the black grommet on the driver's side door, which covers the bolt that holds the lock assembly to the door. Next, you want to grab a flathead screwdriver that you've appropriately named Stubbs to pry off the grommet. Now grab yourself a 5mm Allen. Don't worry about the bolt falling into the door because it is designed to stay in place once it's fully unscrewed. Now that the screw is undone, we can pull the assembly out.
That doesn't look good.
Don't forget the other pieces of the assembly still inside the door, but while you're taking them out, try not to lock the door.
Are you?
Simply rotate it in the other direction and your doors will unlock.
Oh. Whew.
Personally, I suggest to not mess with the lock anymore because that will cause your windows to roll down. Your windows rolling down usually isn't that big of a deal, but this is a BMW and at least one window has to be broken, so I guess I'll be adding that to the list. Anyway, now that the assembly is out of the car door, we can start rebuilding it. The actual lock tumbler itself has two ridges on one side and one little ridge on the other side. And with that said, you want the lock oriented in this position, with the two little ridges on the left side and the one ridge on the right side. Now you want the carrier for the lock to be oriented in the same position that's going to be bolted to the door, and then you want to insert the key like so. Now take the cylinder with the slots in it and insert it into the holder as shown. You'll probably have to use a tool to tap the cylinder to make sure that it's seated all the way in. Grab a piece that looks like this and make sure that the side with the three ledges go into the three slots.
Back it up. I can hold this guy down, make sure it works. Okay, it stops there, and it stops there. Awesome. Hold it upside down. Now we can make sure that doesn't come out. Hold this with your finger, and this there. Pull right out. Now, can't come out at all.
Now grab the piece that is labeled number 2 in the picture shown. Insert that piece into the assembly with the lip side facing towards the opening of the lock. Now grab the old spring, insert it into the lock and orient it in this position. Grab yourself a pin that you don't really care about and use that to twist the spring around and compress it. Grab that really long piece with the plus sign head, orient it in a way so that little nub is facing away from the pen. Press the long piece down so the spring is fully compressed. Line up the slots on the long piece and the piece that is now inside the long piece. Slide the locking key through those two slots, locking those two pieces together, and now we can test it. Get some grease and lube up the spring. Preferably you do this step before everything is assembled. Grab the small little locking pin that comes with the kit, insert it into the hole. This prevents that locking piece to slide off. Make sure you orient that plus sign inside of the door that actually locks and unlocks your car. Orient that in the right position, straight up and down, so that whenever you turn the key to the left and right, it'll properly lock and unlock your car.
Let's test her out and get the key. Put her in. Let's go!
Now we just need to tighten out the screw and tighten it to the BMW spec of good and tight. Now put the grommet back on. Give her a little pull and she's good. Thank you guys for watching my how to fix your key lock assembly video. If you like the video, consider giving it a like, and if you want to see more of my future videos, consider subscribing.